welcome to Vienna, Austria, where we're gonna be spending 3 days exploring the city, doing Christmas markets, eating local food, exploring princess palaces. So come with us, we're gonna have so much fun. Let's get into it.
¡Vamos!
Before we go, this is what our itinerary for 3 days here in Vienna looks like. As you can see, it is very detailed. We have researched a lot, so you don't have to. And we're gonna see if the Christmas markets are like what we see in Instagram, if the food is really that good. So now, let's go. Let's explore and have some fun. We wanted to start the evening with some coffee because after all the traveling we were a little tired, but I still wanted energy to explore. So we headed to the Sacher restaurant and finally tried the famous Sacher cake, one of the most iconic chocolate cakes in the world, created right here in Vienna back in the 1800s. The line is usually long, but since we were staying at the hotel, we walked right in, which was so nice. And everything we ordered was excellent. And after that, we headed out to explore and made our way to our first Christmas market. We started at the Stephansplatz Christmas market since it was close to our hotel and we loved it instantly. St. Stephen's Cathedral was absolutely stunning, all lit up. However, before we got into the market, we wanted to try the famous Kaisersmann from the Mail, one of the most iconic and popular cafes in Vienna. It's a traditional Austrian dessert made of fluffy shredded pancakes, lightly caramelized and topped with powdered sugar, and it was so fun watching them make it fresh. The line wasn't too bad, so we couldn't pass it up. After eating, we walked into the market and really loved it. You could find just about anything, food everywhere, cured meats, so many potato dishes, and of course we had to get the glühwein. I personally didn't love it, but my husband really did.
It's good. I think it's better than Brussels, Belgium. A little more flavor.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. More spice.
We also tried the wieners, of course.
How is it?
There's cheese in the middle.
My daughter and I really liked it as well. We thought that it was very tasty. And of course, we had to end at this market with some sweets, which were really yummy. And from there, we walked down the main avenue covered in Christmas lights. If you love luxury shopping, this is the place to be, with Hermes, Louis Vuitton, and Celine lining the street. But we kept walking towards the real palace because we wanted to see everything at night. And we loved spotting the Roman ruins preserved right in front of it. It was amazing, and we just kept wandering through Vienna.
What?
Next, we headed to the Rathausplatz Christmas market right in front of Vienna's stunning city hall, and this one was very cool. The location alone is incredible, as you can see, and it's definitely one of the most iconic Christmas markets in the city. This market was way bigger than the previous one we visited, and you could really feel it in the moment you walked in. There was so much more space, more stalls, and a lot more things to do, especially if you're visiting with kids. They have rides, activities, and even a huge ice skating rink, which makes it feel like a full winter festival, not just a market. We grabbed some hot chocolate to warm up, and honestly, it was perfect. Drinks around the market were usually between 4 and 7 euros, depending on what you get, but one of the coolest things about Christmas markets here in Vienna is the cap system. You pay a small deposit for the mug, and if you return it, you get your money back. Or you can keep it as a souvenir, which is kind of tempting. They sell everything here, from food and sweets to Christmas decor, ornaments, and winter accessories, so it's a great place to wander, shop, eat, and just enjoy the atmosphere. This one definitely felt more lively, more festive, and like a must-see if you are in Vienna during the holidays. After the Christmas market, we walked back to our hotel because one thing we love about walkable cities is that you always stumble upon the most incredible places. And this time, we literally stumbled upon the Burgtheater. We looked inside, asked the guard if we could come in just to check it out, and he said yes, which was such an insane surprise. The inside was absolutely stunning, you guys. The Burgtheater is one of Europe's most important theaters, opened in 1741, and it's considered the Austrian national theater. It's famous for its grand architecture and interior and its role in shaping German language theater. Definitely one of those unexpected moments that made the walk unforgettable. Alright guys, we are back in the hotel. It is 11 p.m. so we had a full day traveling, but we just wanted to do a debrief each day with our honest opinions and thoughts. We really like the architecture that blew our mind. Every building, like every palace, the theater, it's just huge.
There's a couple of secrets we found out. One, there's a chocolate torte cake here that is like the world's most famous chocolate cake, and there's people waiting outside in the line for hours. But one little trick we didn't know that we found out when we got here was if you stay at this hotel, they take you through this back hallway into the cafe, and they always have a table available for guests. So as we walked past the line of all these people, we got to sit down and try this cake, which it was good. I think it probably depends on what kind of stuff they, but for that you could just tell it was extremely high quality for what it was. The coffee was excellent. And that was awesome. The other thing we found out was we tried to plan this so we were here during the week, because I've read and seen that the weekends are a mess, and everyone we talked to has clarified and verified that. And it was awesome. So tonight is Tuesday night. We wanted to do all the things that get really busy closer towards the end of the week tonight. So we went to the biggest plaza. I think it's the Rathausplatz plaza, in the other cathedral. But really like two most popular famous ones, down by Graben and all the things that get really busy, and it was awesome. There was not very many lines. We got pancakes at the I don't know, but chopped up pancakes at the demo place, and we waited for maybe 5 minutes for glue wine and hot dogs and all the other things at the markets. We waited for maybe 5 minutes. Me and I went ice skating. We waited for maybe 5 minutes. So
there were lines, but they were not long. Whether if you come on a weekend, you might wait 30 minutes, an hour, hour and a half. So we definitely recommend, if you can, come during the week. We were really surprised. It wasn't busy at all.
Yeah, it's been a great first night, and it'll be really cool to see it in your day because of the buildings and the architecture. It's mind-blowing. The other thing I would say too, and I'm going to do this more tonight, is make sure you research the history of it before you come, because I did a little bit, but the second we started exploring, I just wanted to know everything about all these buildings and why they are the size they are, and what they were before museums. So I'll definitely do more research tonight, but you can definitely tell it makes the city come alive when you know more about it. So that's one thing that I would go back and do better, is I would definitely study the history more. So I'm going to do that more tonight, so that tomorrow when we're up and we're seeing it during the daytime, I can kind of tell what's going on, and we can know more.
Really happy with our day one. We have 2 more days. We are really excited to take you guys along. And again, after every day, we're gonna do a little debrief with our honest thoughts. So we will see you tomorrow. Hi guys, and welcome to day 2. We have a full itinerary today, and I cannot wait to take you guys along with us. So let's start the day going to one of the most popular places here in Vienna. We started the day by heading to Café Central in Vienna, one of the most iconic cafes. It first opened in 1876 and quickly became a meeting place for writers, artists, and intellectuals. Today, it's famous for its stunning architecture, classic Viennese pastries, and timeless cafe culture. Cheers! We both agree that the coffee here in Vienna is really good. And of course, we also had to try the apple straddle, which is a very thin, flaky pastry dough filled with sliced apples, sugar, cinnamon, and raisins.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not an apple strudel fan, but this is a really good apple strudel.
Something to keep in mind is that some specific or seasonal items are not available until after 10 a.m. We had researched a few items from the menu beforehand and we were told that the lady who prepares them starts at 10 a.m. so they were not available when we arrived. We ended up ordering other things which were delicious, but it's definitely something to keep in mind. Café Central is also extremely popular with both locals and tourists, so long lines are very common, especially from mid-morning onward. Reservations are highly recommended if you want to skip the queue. After breakfast, we headed to our first Christmas market of the day. This one is located right in front of the University of Vienna. It is on the smaller size, but it's known for its traditional old Vienna charm. This market feels more local and cozy with handcrafted gifts, classic decorations, and warm drinks. A fun fact is that it is one of the most traditional Christmas markets in the city, focusing on nostalgia rather than big crowds or rides. It is perfect if you want an authentic Viennese Christmas vibe. Then we headed to our second Christmas market of the day. This one is located in the historic Hof Square, right in the heart of Vienna's old town. It is known for its elegant and slightly more upscale vibe, with beautifully designed stalls, high-quality handmade gifts, and great food options. A fun fact is that Hof is one of Vienna's oldest squares, so you're literally shopping for Christmas surrounded by centuries of history. Now, here's the problem. Most of the shops were still closed, so we decided to leave and keep walking. We headed towards the Stephansplatz Christmas market so we could see it during the day, warm up with some hot chocolate since it was pretty cold, grab a few bites to try along the way, and come back eventually.
It's very good.
Okay, what do you think so far of today?
Beautiful. Everything is, it's amazing. Clean.
So clean. We headed to the Rathausplatz Christmas market because we wanted to experience it during the day. The walk there was absolutely stunning, as you can see, so many beautiful buildings, and we just really feel like Christmas markets completely change from day to night, and we wanted to truly appreciate the architecture, which can be hard to see once it gets dark. But it was just as beautiful as the night before, and while it's definitely more charming in the evening with all the Christmas light, seeing it in daylight was so special. After that, we headed to lunch at a spot recommended by so many people, so we were really excited to try it.
Okay, here's my thoughts on the coffee. So far, we've had 3 of the best cafes in all of Vienna. Hotel Sacher, loved it. Café Central, really too much froth for me. A little less froth here in that first one. But the flavor of the coffee here in Vienna, elite. This one, good froth, elite flavor, might be the best one we've had yet. I don't like goulash soup, but if I did, I'd like this one. The meat in it is super, super tender.
I'm gonna have a cold beer in Vienna.
Especially when you eat goulash. Goulash soup is wunderbar.
I figured out what it tastes like. It tastes like a mix of chili, like American chili, and Spanish lentils, and it's really good.
It's not overly sweet. It's like everything here is not. It's not like what it looks like, but it's just kind of light, fluffy. It's not like super rich.
Great service. Everything's been good. But the coffee is so far definitely stand up the most in the restaurants.
So with that being said, let's go to our next stop. Let's go.
Deck the halls with boughs of holly. La 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly. La 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel. La 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 la. Troll the
just wanted to give you an update on today. So we were out and about all day. As you can see, our reservation for breakfast was at 9 a.m. So that means that we were all day exploring. So we came to the hotel just for a little break before dinner. We had a drink, a snack, and then we came to our room. He took a shower. I'll take a shower later tonight because I knew if I want to take a warm shower, I would have probably fallen asleep. So now it's time for dinner.
Vamos a Plachutas.
We don't know how to say it, but it was recommended to us. We are very excited to try a new place. So with that being said, let's go and have some dinner and have some fun. Dinner was absolutely delicious. We truly cannot recommend this place enough. And after that, we headed to the Spittelberg Christmas market, and this one completely stole our hearts, you guys. It's tucked away in a charming neighborhood with narrow streets and historic buildings, giving it a very local feel. You will hear German spoken everywhere, which makes the experience feel even more authentic, and the food here was insane. It was hands down the best food market we've visited with so many incredible options. This market felt cozy, traditional, and truly special. It was our favorite by far. Moment of truth.
The dough. Told you.
It's crunchy. Wow.
Outstanding. Come to Spittelberg, and you get one of these. My goodness. Outstanding.
Pepperoni and cheese. It's actually pretty good. This was 9 euros.
Guys, 10:30 p.m. We're back at the hotel. Great evening. Second one here, best one by far. Was our first real meal we had. We went to a restaurant. We were super pleased with that.
Yeah.
It was our first Wiener Schnitzel we've had here, which they serve with jam and lemon, and it is unique. But it was elite. It was very, very, very good. As we've mentioned many times before, make sure you have reservations. You can't just walk in. We had a couple next to us try, and they were booted pretty quickly. So here is the punchline of the evening. Everybody talks about the Christmas markets. We are here to tell you, in our opinion, we found the best one. We love genuine, authentic, non-touristic type experiences, and we found one this evening. Spittelberg, and I might say that wrong, but Spittelberg Christmas Market, oh my goodness, freaking incredible. The food, like you could see them rolling the dough before they cooked it. It was, just night and day different from any of the other markets, and we've been to all the major markets so far. We are going to do a few more of the smaller kind of local type ones tomorrow, so we'll let you know if we find one like this, but so far not even close. You could tell they were all locals. You never heard any English spoken.
Yeah.
All native language, what I would guess for the most part was 99% locals that live in the area. A little bit out of the city center. Like we had to walk about, say it was about a 25-minute walk for us. I think it's like 1.5 miles from our hotel. just to walk there. So maybe that kind of helped a little bit with the tourists. But a very like small, kind of windy, just through some tiny local alley streets. All the vendors were local. Just a upbeat, super cool experience, environment. The food was outstanding. The vibe, it was totally Christmas, holiday, joyful spirit. 10 out of 10, not even close for me at least. That's what I love. I love that kind of local experience, and it was very, very cool.
If you want the Instagram, like, you know, the perfect pose with the lights and the carousel and the Ferris wheel, this is not the place for you guys. However, if you do want to experience a local vibe, the local experience, the local food, and, you know, hang out with people from Vienna and hear German in the background, then this is the place for you.
But the food, guys,
yes,
it just wasn't even like it wasn't even the, oh my gosh, it was bar none the best, the most authentic.
By
and
far.
we're foodies. Tomorrow we have Cafe Mozart, where Mozart was the place he went and drank coffee, and we're excited to try that tomorrow morning. We have a private tour of the city.
Stay tuned. We will see you tomorrow, and again, we'll take you guys along with us for the whole day, give you our honest opinion. Bye, good night.
Adios.
Adios. Hi guys, good morning and welcome to day 3. Today is our last full day here in Vienna because we leave tomorrow afternoon. And today we have more Christmas markets, so more exploring. We have the tour guide to learn more about the city and more restaurants that we're gonna try. So come with us, we're gonna have so much fun. Let's go. We started the day by going to Cafe Mozart, a true classic right in the city center. The atmosphere feels old world and elegant, like stepping back in time, and we enjoy some coffee. Cheers. Good morning.
Okay, we're in Cafe Mozart right now. Over 230 years of history here. Opened up approximately 3 years after Mozart himself died. Survived both world wars. So yeah, lots of history here. We're skipping lunch today, so as you can see, we're probaring a lot of things, which means trying in Spanish. Mia's got her classic sausage over here, loves it. We have some Kaiser Smart, chopped up pancakes, eggs Benedict, and then a house special, they poach the egg, kind of boil the egg, and then we'll see. Looks good.
After breakfast, which was absolutely delicious and highly recommended, we met up with our tour guide for about 2-hour walking tour. It was perfect since we were traveling with our 5-year-old and we really wanted to learn more about Vienna, especially its imperial history. We were completely fascinated by Empress Sissy's story, so we headed to the Hofburg Palace. We learned that the Hofburg was the main residence of the Habsburg dynasty for over 600 years, and fun fact, it's massive. The palace kept expanding over centuries, which is why it feels endless with thousands of rooms and a mix of architectural styles. It is hard to believe that so much European history happened right here. And after that, we visited the Austrian National Library, and honestly, it completely took our breath away. The State Hall is one of the most beautiful libraries in the world, filled with history books, stunning frescoes, and a giant statue of Emperor Charles VI. Walking inside felt like stepping back in time. It was unforgettable. After the tour, we headed to the mall to grab a quick snack, and here's a little tip. If you see a long line outside, do not stand there. Just walk inside and look for the sign that says Coffee House. Not many people know this, but upstairs there's a full cafe and restaurant, and the line moves so much faster and it's so beautiful. So we grabbed a few snacks, everything was delicious, and it was the perfect little break before continuing our day. Which one do you like better, this one or the hotel?
We're too similar.
Similar?
Too similar.
Too similar, guys.
I think they're both really good. I like this better than the apple strudel, maybe better than as much as the Kaisermark. This is, people in mine think it's like really basic. I'm like, I like it a lot.
After that, we headed to our next Christmas market. This one was brand new for us and located at Schonbrunn Palace. This palace was the summer residence of Empress Elizabeth, better known as Sisi, and it's about 20 minutes from downtown Vienna. And we took a taxi that cost around 20 euros. Schonbrunn Palace is absolutely massive, you guys. It has over 1,400 rooms and it was designed to rival the Palace of Versailles.
What do you think?
Oh yeah.
Good?
That's real eggnog. Let me tell you something. I've been looking for eggnog since we got here.
Sisi spent a lot of time here, especially during the warmer months, and she loved being away from the strict court life of the city. The Christmas market here was so much fun and incredibly kid-friendly. There was so much to do, plenty of space to walk around, activities for kids, and really relaxed, festive atmosphere. It felt magical, historic, and playful all at the same time. Definitely one of our favorite stops.
Just give me this bread. What does it taste? What it is? Bread, cheese. It's a good market snack though, for sure.
Here he is, guys.
The famous twisted potatoes.
Very good. Or here you go.
All right, Mia. On a scale 1 to 5, I need you to rate these, okay? 5 being the best chip you've ever had in your life, 1 being the worst chip you've ever had in your life. What do you think? 1 bite, everybody knows the rules.
To me, it's 4.
Okay, all right. That's pretty
It's
good.
really good.
It feels like it's gonna be good. Not as good as last night, but good.
Hey guys, so we just got back from our day. We're gonna chill here for about 45 minutes because our little one fell asleep on the way to the hotel, which is totally fine. But we really like that market. I feel like we both love the background, right, being the palace and learning the story about that. And now we're gonna head to dinner and then we'll come back. Actually, we're gonna go to a Christmas market to get some handmade ornaments and then we'll come back and then we'll debrief about the whole day, our thoughts, everything we've seen so far. So let's go and get some yummy dinner.
Okay guys, just had some dinner. Very good, local place. We liked it a lot. All good. Let's go check out some markets.
Let's go.
So we are in a hunt to find some Christmas ornaments, authentic. So we're gonna pop in here. Okay, we're about 100 feet from the next market, so we're gonna go see if there's any better ornaments there than here. But we did get some beer and I got an awesome little souvenir thing we'll show you later. Very original. Love this market.
Was it fake? The kisses, the big plans.
Alright guys, we are at the end of day 3. We leave tomorrow. We'll have some time to eat some breakfast, but we just wanted to give a little update. So we went to get dinner, which was amazing, and then we went to a couple markets And we really liked the last market that we went to. We both agreed that it had also a very local vibe as the one as we did yesterday. And we were really happy with that. We got the ornaments that we wanted to, and it was just a really good experience. I would say Vienna exceeded our expectations, and if you're thinking about coming, come. It is beautiful, safe, clean. There is a lot to do, a lot of history, and we were really happy with our trip.
One thing I would add is you need to be ready to adjust and adapt. So we had a great plan, but at the same time, some markets, when I first looked, weren't open at the times that I thought they were. So just one, I guess, be ready to adapt. But even, for example, there was a market that I had for us to go check out that it wasn't even there this year, but it was there last year. And for whatever reason, this year they just took the year off. And so ChatGPT or some specific website said that they were up, and even like as I looked on Instagram and looked at these, they were there. And then when we walked there and they weren't there. So I would say be prepared for that. But I just think because there's so many markets here, you need to really do your research on what time they open, what time they close, because that was one thing that we experienced a few times over the last couple of days was some opened later than what the internet said, and some closed earlier. Some we didn't know, and they were like a 20-minute walk. And so for us, with Mia being here, being a 5-year-old, it wasn't something we were going to go walk to and check and see. So we just ended up not going. But definitely do your research. Make sure you double check of that. But then also just be adaptable. Some, I mean, it is what it is. Some are going to be different. But I would definitely look through that before you come.
Another thing that we've noticed after 3 days here is the service. So the service was amazing. Like every restaurant we went to, it was great. And we both agree, we have some notes in here so we don't forget about it. No, it's not overly friendly like it is in the US, that they are constantly checking on you every 10 minutes. You know, like if you're from the US or you have visited the US, it's constant. How is the food? How is this? Do you want more water? Which is great, but sometimes it gets too much. So this is not overly friendly, but it's very professional. They are super nice. They know their wines. They know how, right?
They just act like professionals. It's just,
Yes.
it's not like I would say all of our service, like I always ask the waiter or waitress their name, and they were always kind of like caught off guard by me asking that. Like, oh, my name is this, but kind of like, why are you asking me that? So you could tell they're not used to having friendly service, but it was always extremely professional.
Another thing that we talked about is come during the week if you can. We came 3 days ago, was it on a Tuesday? We came on a Tuesday and we're leaving on a Friday. So we've noticed every day it's gotten busier. So if you can come like a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday type of thing, that's gonna be a game changer for you guys. Obviously, if you don't have any other choice but to come during the weekend, that's totally fine, but you do need to make reservations. We cannot emphasize that enough. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching. Again, make sure that you click subscribe to the channel, like this video, it helps the channel a lot. And again, if you have the chance to come to Vienna, definitely do it. We loved it and we hope to be back.
Adios.